This is a great example of a community garden. This is actually managed by a garden club, and it's here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And you can see it's a rectangular plot with a fence around it. Beautiful rows of garden flowers on the end caps. Those are marigolds on the end caps of each raised bed. It's a beautiful example of what can be done in a community. They have different sets of supplies and mesh and nets and things for covers, shared equipment. Then there's compost piles on the other side over there. I see a number of fruit trees and outdoor garden on that side. Plenty of room to expand this garden. A beautiful wildflower garden there in the center. It's a bit noisy location, so I'm not sure how the audio is turning out, but you can see the beneficial insects, the different plants. Even though it's hot, super hot out here, everything looks real good. They allow ground cover to come back, so there are grass and things on the ground. Some people would call those weeds. I call that ground cover, keeping the ground protected and less solar exposure. And we'll get real quick check over here. They got a sprinkler going right now, but look at these flowers. That is beautiful, mulched out nice and thick. I love the little placards that name the type of flower, but I'm going to stay away from that. There's some beets on the other side, but look how beautiful that is. Nice example of an ornamental garden nearby the vegetable garden. You can even intermix the two. I do see some herbs in there and some beneficial plants. I see some chop and drop nitrogen fixers. Definitely plenty of bees. There's also corn, or looks like sorghum, on the back row. I do like how they use the stakes with the name of what's in there. And then we'll get one more view on this side over here. You can see how this is a beautiful setup garden. Again, this is an heirloom garden maintained by the Master Gardeners of Virginia Beach. What an excellent job they've done here. And they've got every little nook doing something. Beautiful mulch path down the center here. A central path like this on a rectangular garden gives you access and the ability to kind of look over and act and really get the interactions necessary. Oh, I got sweet potatoes over here. So sweet potato starts. Again, a beautiful garden here. If you've got a garden you'd like me to see, it's in the Mid-Atlantic region, put it in the notes and in the comments below, and we'll see if we can do a visit. They've done an excellent job here. It's nice and neat. I see asparagus right here in front of me. Beautiful asparagus built up there, quite tall. And then now that sprinkler's away, I'm gonna get a real quick, we'll leave with this beautiful layout here. They have bordered plants, deep mulch, wonderful beds growing here, different kinds of flowers. I can see some lamb's ear, echinacea, more marigold. Beautiful look here. And then of course here's the sorghum and then some other plants. Obviously they don't have deer here. In my neighborhood, the deer would eat the hell out of everything. Again, this is a beautiful heirloom garden maintained by the Master Gardeners of Virginia Beach. And it's a wonderful example of a community garden. They even have some hardscape around the outside with this shale. But the garden itself has a fence around it, which designates growing area from outside, allows them to better maintain and store things. There's strawberries in the foreground there. They've got raised beds, and a wonderful example of what you can do in your own community. Reach out to your local Masters Gardeners Association, your permaculture guilds, your local garden clubs, and get something like this going in your community right now. I'm Justin Hitt with Prosperity Homestead. I'll see you in the next video. If you have any questions, visit me at www.prosperityhomestead.org, where we help you get the most out of your land. And this is a perfect example of land. There's figs right there. Land kind of that's not doing anything, kind of in an awkward space that this Master Gardeners group has beautified. And there's plenty of room to expand. So if you're in this area, be sure you support them. I'll see you in the next video.